Have you ever heard a story so strange it gave you goosebumps before it was even over? Well, this happened to this undertaker. He was doing his last check on a deceased little girl. Before he closed the casket, he saw something that changed everything he believed in about life, death, love, and the bond between a brother and sister. This one's going to change you. Watch it to the end.
I'm Eric the Undertaker, licensed funeral director and embalmer for over 27 years, and here's your porch talk for today. Often in my lives, people ask me if I've ever experienced anything paranormal. And my answer is usually no, not because I don't believe necessarily, but because most of my experiences I consider something else. Many years ago, we took care of a little girl named Amelia. She had passed away after a relatively short battle with cancer. When her family brought in her clothing, they also brought in her favorite teddy bear. It was worn, loved, clearly part of her little world. They wanted it placed in and left in the casket with her. At the visitation, her 3-year-old little brother kept reaching for that bear. All night long, he wanted to take it home. But his parents kept gently reminding him that that was for his big sister. By the end of the night, that little boy was crying, not just because he had lost her, but because he had to let go of a little piece of her. I helped the family reposition that little bear in Amelia's arms and close the casket. And then I walked them out and locked the doors behind them. That teddy bear was still inside. The next morning before leaving for the church, I opened the casket to check everything. And the teddy bear was gone. No one had been there. No one else had access. I panicked. I honestly was sick to my stomach. So I made the difficult decision to call the dad. And as soon as he answered, he said, "Eric, I was just getting ready to call you." They told me that when they woke up that morning, they found Bradley in his bed holding that teddy bear in his arms. They didn't take it, and I know I didn't move it. And to this day, I don't have an explanation. Some people may call that paranormal, but I don't, because there was nothing about that moment that caused fear. Only comfort, only peace. You see, grief has a way of leaving us with questions that we will never be able to answer. But every once in a while, they also give us moments that seem like they were sent just to carry us through. Maybe, just maybe, love doesn't end the moment that someone is gone. Maybe it has a way of showing up exactly when it's needed most. Lessons of grief, grace,